Pineapple peppered pork here from Jenny's Walk. Delightful dish here, one pot meal to enjoy. Come on into Jenny's Walk. Let's put this marvelous dish together. Come on in. Let's get cooking. Hi foodies, so to put this lovely peppered pork with that pineapple flavor, here I have my pork. I have the skin and meat all together. Cut them nice and lengthwise. As you can see, nice, generous cut there. That lovely layer of skin. And you have the meat there, so it's going to give it a nice flavor. And you have mixed meat. So this is all boneless. Marinated overnight. I'm going to be using some pineapple juice. And here's some dry shrimp. Or if you have fish sauce for extra flavor, we're going to be using that. And here I have bay leaf, star anise, and clove. I'm going to show to you how each of these ingredients will come into this lovely recipe to give it that wonderful flavor. This is going to be your go-to meal. So here I have some red peppers. This is not hot peppers. This is mini sweet peppers. If you don't have mini sweet peppers, you could always use bell peppers. Here I have one red tomato. I have the red onions, garlic, ginger. I have one piece of jalapeno. This is Bandanyao Shadow Benny. I have some more right there. And I'm using the scallion with the bottom part, the onion part right there onto that. And this is some fresh leaf parsley. So this, foodies, I'm going to blend this in the food processor. I do not want a bunch of water in it, so I want to blend it so it'll be a bit dry. I'm going to soak this for like 10-15 minutes, rinse it out, soak it to get some of the salts out. And I'm going to be boiling the meat with it. So let's get started. First thing, my dear foodies, I just want to infuse the onion, garlic, and that one piece of pepper there. Now this is not all. I still have more garlic and onions over there to puree. So let this just fragrance in here with 1 tablespoonful of oil, because that pork has oil in that fat, the fat underneath the skin, and it's going to just render in here. It's been 1 minute, so now let's just rest our pork in here. We're going to let this pork sit here for 5 minutes without moving on medium heat. So let's take a look now. It's a lot of anger in there. Right, you see that, foodies? That is what I want. You see all those colors that we're getting there. We're building flavors. So this is going to get a nice little roast and cook. This looks marvelous. So let this continue now on the other side. Try to get all the pieces turned over and leave it for another 5 minutes on medium high. So let's take a look now. So you see foodies, you do not want this to let water out. You don't want it to boil. You want it to fry. So this looks good. So now we're going to add the star anise and the clove and our bay leaf. So I just want to break this up a bit. Just like so. And I want to add a little bit of salt. Not too much. You're going to taste as we go along with that salt. And I'm going to put in some fresh cracked black pepper. And let's give that a good move for that black pepper and the salt. And let this continue frying just like this for another 10 minutes. So now, foodies, let us add that pineapple juice. But I'm not adding the whole can. I'm going to go in. Ooh, a lot of anger in there. But add boiling water. Boil it until it gets to boil. I want to add a little bit of sugar. And I'm going to put the lid on and let this slowly soften up. So there you go, foodies. This is cooked. It still needs some more cooking, but we have to leave it like that. You see all that oils in there. We're going to take them out just like so. And I'm going to keep that oil now. Let's get all that oil now. Use your strainer and just turn the pot, tilt the pot a bit and strain off that oil. So there you go. This is that oil, and I want all that oil to go in the pot. Just like so. Beautiful. Now, this is all that puree that we put on the side, the peppers, the tomato, the seasoning, and that shrimp. In goes that, and we're going to cook this down until you see the oil start floating at the top. So here you go, foodies. This is our pepper and tomato and that lovely shrimp. All those flavors fry really nicely. You see it's cooked down, and all you've seen is the oils bubbling. You see those oils there? This is exactly what I'm looking for, but I want it to cook a little more. Let it cook for like 4 minutes more. So let's take a look now. This is frying really nicely. You see only the oil at the top. So the tomato is well cooked. You see how dark it is? The tomato is cooked. The peppers is cooked. So now let's add some flavors. In goes a little bit of salt. Here I have some beef bouillon or beef tastemaker. A little bit, just to flavor up these peppers over here, and a little touch of flavored salt in there, and I want to add a little touch of oregano. So this is going to flavor up the pepper. So this is that cooked meat, in goes that, and get all those juices in, or oils. This is lots and lots of flavors in here. Raise the heat up now, and let's go and mix and mix and mix. You have fresh pineapple bits, you could use that. I do not have the fresh one, I have the ones in the can. So we're going to do a lovely garnish, and I want this to stay in here for a good 2 minutes now on very low heat, so that flavors could get into the meat. So there you go, foodies. Let's do a lovely presentation now with this pepper pork. Simple and easy to put together. You're going to excite your family with this dish. I'm telling you, beautiful. It's going to be your to-go dish. I'm telling you, you try this dish and you're going to thank me later. Lovely pepper pork here from Jenny's Wok, infused with pineapple. Let's decorate this dish, my dear foodies. So here we're going to put a little pepper, because it's a pepper dish. You're going to put this on your table for your family or your guests. They're going to say like, oh wow, can you please make that again? I am telling you, this is addictive. If you don't have control over yourself, I don't think you should try this dish. That looks marvelous. And I want to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice around. There you go. If you want to drizzle some pineapple, that's fine. You could also go ahead. And this now is my pineapple chunks. If you have fresh pineapple, you could go ahead and use it. Just put a little bit around, and you serve this also to your guests. If you wish to grill this with some butter in your pot, that is all well and good also. There you go, lovely presentation there for you. And you could just do some bits, just cut some little pieces. You know, here at Jenny's Wok, we had to learn, we had to share, and we had to create. Put some little bits around, and just tantalize the eyes and the taste bud and the smell. Oh my goodness, the smell is to die for. Lovely pineapple pork here with pepper, with peppers, that is, my dear foodies, infused with that little bit of shrimp. There you go, lovely dish to enjoy. Make this for your guests, take it to a potluck, delightful for any festival, and make this divine dish for your family. From my kitchen to your kitchen, happy cooking.